We love hip
How do you
hop.
guys feel about this whole Dubai expats? So you guys know what an expat is? Maybe Zara might.
Someone who used to live in a different country and then just relocates, but it's usually like a Western country.
Yeah, like England, Canada, America.
Is expat like short for expatriate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? So like I don't like the way that they bang me in the head with taxes. It's basically like tax evasion in a way, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Dubai. I don't have to pay taxes. I can be rich over there. And I, basically kind of, I don't like America sentiment or Canada or the West. But now shit gets crazy.
And they want to follow it back.
Pull up. Come get me, fam. Like, you ain't going to come get me? So I'm going to play a quick video courtesy of A.W.O.L and Preach. I'm just going to play the beginning of it because it's
So you know how like the world...
a little bit of a longer video. Okay, but they speak about these expats in the beginning, right? I found it very interesting.
Okay, so you know how like the world's on fire? I feel like this year, I mean, every year feels like it gets exponentially worse than last year.
We love hip hop.
Am I tripping? So with everything happening in the Middle East, one thing that fascinates me is how they're trying to get a lot of people out. Are you familiar with the term expats?
Yes.
So these are immigrants from like oftentimes wealthier countries who go to poorer countries either for like tax purposes, quality of life purposes. You can pick your choice. There's a bunch of expats who are stuck in the Middle East. In some situations and in many situations, like they're not paying taxes back home.
No.
Okay? Now the UK government is mobilizing to get these people out of their situation. And in my head, I'm thinking, how the fuck are these people not going to pay taxes? Not going to be financially involved in my country. They go and they run away with their wealth to be able to avoid taxes, but our military that we fund is going to go over there to save them.
And it just looks bad because these people, even though they're not paying their taxes, they're still part of the country, and it looks bad. It's a PR thing. Oh, those people, they're still our people.
Facts.
Right. And salute to Preach. Go check out the Preach interview available on the channel right now. But he continues to say, like, he gives an opposing view, but he also agrees with A.W.O.L. What do y'all think? Are they cooking right there? Like, should we just leave them, fam? Like, you guys didn't want to be a part of our country anyway. You wanted to avoid paying taxes over here. Like, go on easy. Just stay over there, fam. You were cool.
I disagree with them. I think it's fake outrage. Like, I don't think they actually care. Like, oh, my taxpayer dollars are funding you. Like, at the end of the day, as long as you didn't relinquish your citizenship or your passport to that country, they still contributed to that country throughout their whole life. It's not like, oh, just because they didn't pay taxes for the last 2 years, they were living in Dubai. Like, they didn't do a lot while they were in the country.
You're saying 2 years. This man's been gone to Dubai for like 10 years, bro.
At the end of the day, like, when you are a citizen of a country, like, the country owes you something too. It's not like you just owe the country. It's like a mutual contract, you know?
Yeah, but you told us to go fuck ourselves, bro. I don't like the way that you guys operate, and I'm trying to hold on to my money, so I'm moving over here and I'm gonna go shit on bitches.
You didn't fully relinquish. You didn't fully relinquish your citizenship. If you did that, then I'm like, okay, don't save them. But it's like, bro, you still hold your passport. It's still valid. And they're doing them a favor, by the way, the country that's saving them as well.
Yes.
So it's righteous in some ways.
There are people that are dual citizens. They have like triple passports and stuff. So I feel like, just because you spent, I agree with Zara, because you spent the past few years in like another land, like, we don't rate you no more. Like, you're followed back home, but
stay there.
But I'm gonna beat you on the head as soon as you forward over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I need those taxes, bro.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet that if something happened to me, right, like, because I'm a Turkish citizen, Turkey might like save me, but then as soon as I'm there, I gotta go to the military, you know? So like, it's a balance, you know? Like, okay, I owe you guys. Like,
as soon as you get back to Turkey, they'll be like, here's your gun. Go do some trading, motherfucker.
Yep.
You're welcome.
It's like, yo, I just came back from a war.
No, it's real shit, fam. Like, I don't know. I kind of agree, but just to be on the opposing side for a second, you tell me, I know I owe you. You still got your passport. You're still a citizen, technically. But you told me to go fuck myself. So why should I be loyal to you, fam? Like, I was loyal to you until you told me, fuck you, I'm going to this other country.
But freedom of mobility is a basic human right.
Yeah.
Like, throughout every country. So it's like, you're allowed to travel. You're allowed to leave your country. You're allowed to have an opinion that disagrees with your country, but you still belong to that country as a citizen in a lot of ways. Especially in a monarchy type of country like UK, where like you're literally subjects of the monarchy. So it's like,
Yeah.
in a sense, like the king owns you.
America's not playing that shit though, because if I was to continue this video and anybody who wants to go check out this video, go check out Abba and Preach.
Trump's not sending for them.
No, you still gotta pay taxes if you're American. You know what I'm saying?
Pay your taxes.
You still gotta pay your taxes, bro. I don't care where you moved.
It's just
Send
like
on, brother.
It's just like a lot of Canadians. They have to come back every 6 months so you could have your health care.
See all of that.
But what's different is that Canada, we are literally property of the royal family. In America, it's a republic. So it's like, if you move and you don't pay your taxes, like you're going to get in trouble.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In America, you could live in another country, but like you still have to file taxes in America
Yeah.
if you want to keep your citizenship.
And a lot of these people that do these tax breaks and stuff, it's not for everything. It's just for the major stuff. They still have taxes they are paying in America, but it's just like the bare minimum that they have to pay to, like Zara said, maintain their citizenship or their sovereignty, whatever. And then like, yeah, but the major stuff that I'm going to get beat down for, yeah, we're doing that in Puerto Rico. We're doing that in Dubai. We're doing that elsewhere.
Yeah, so now that you're home, I saved you from this country because all of a sudden missiles started freaking flying from the sky. Ante up, brother.
But that wasn't an American company. That was a Puerto Rican company. So you don't have to worry about that.
Ante up, bro. You're American. Listen, I ain't mad at some of the American philosophies because, like what you're saying, like if you want to keep your American citizenship, send me some bread, fam. You know what I'm saying? And now, when shit goes down in whatever country you're gone to, I got you, fam.
Yeah.
Go to the embassy, we'll get you right away.
If I'm paying my bare minimum taxes, and like, okay, you may know I have businesses in other places, but I'm covered legally. Shouldn't y'all still drop for me, even though y'all know that like I'm skating?
When's the last time you paid some taxes to us?
I paid the bare minimum every year.
If you're paying the bare minimum, then cool.
Yeah.
But if you're doing evasion, like I'm just going so I don't have to pay no taxes, I'm just going to this other place and I'm not giving back to the country I came from and then expect loyalty, bro.
Or
Kick rocks.
but that might happen. They'll get you from that country and then they'll be like, by the way, you owe us like $300,000 in unpaid taxes.
Thank you.
You know, and that's fair in some ways.
I'm not mad at that, fam. Maybe people might call me a capitalist or I don't know what to call me, but I'm not mad at that, fam. Like, you can't just be like, fuck me. I like this other country. I'm gonna go get all the perks and benefits of them and not come back here until whenever I feel like it and then save me.
But it's different. It's like, how do I explain? Because like the monarchy thing, you literally have to think like, yo, that's my property over there. That's literally the king's property. Like we're subjects of the king. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they'll take you back, even though you haven't paid tax, whatever. It's like, you're still like a part of my empire.
I would say wait in line, fam.
Okay, maybe parents will be able to relate to this. Sometimes it's going to be like, you know what, mom and dad? I'm in my 20s now, independence. Fuck you, I'm leaving. I don't like the fact that I have to come back at 10 p.m.
Fuck you, mom.
Go out into the world, you know what I mean? Things are going bad. You know, you type in with your parents, da-da-da. But then as life happens, that you lose your job, this happened, da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. If your youth comes back, are you going to be like, oh, you said fuck me, da-da-da, so I'm never going to let you back in the crib? Or
Some parents do.
Yeah.
Some parents, especially white parents, bro, they kick their kids out, bro.
Yeah. Or if you get locked up.
Nah, white parents will grant their kids bail.
I've seen white parents,
like trailer trash.
I've
or
seen
rich
white
ones?
kids get kicked out and become bums.
Yeah, I've seen black parents too. Where
Black parents too. Yeah.
Even the smallest thing where, I'm to deal with that youth then no more.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, low-key, that's bad parenting. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to diss any of the ones who might be watching, but like if you're so quick to kick out your youth, fam, like
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, fam, like you push that out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like you nutted to get that kid out here in the world, bro. Like keep them safe. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
so interesting because there's such a contrast in culture. Like in my culture, both the Syrian and Turkish culture, like you're allowed to stay with your parents until you're married. And that could be when you're 35, 40. And it's like kicking your kids out is almost like they don't want that.
It's haram.
But it's opposite in like white culture or like certain black cultures where it's like, as soon as you turn 18, get out of my house.
Yeah.
But a lot of
Why
black
is
kids
that,
are
though?
ready to get out the house. Let's just be real.
Like they want to leave.
They're like a lot of, like I'm being real. A lot of back in my day, a lot of them left home early.
Even though they had the option to stay.
Yeah.
So it's more of like they want the independence.
Yeah, they like some Jamaican moms. Some Jamaican moms are with Caribbean moms be like, you can't bring that girl in on my house.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get my own
So
shit.
More
now
times,
you're-
like, I wanna
now
bring
you're
girls over.
16, 17. You know, you're trying to look cool.
Mhm.
Yo, all of a sudden you find yourself on Lakeshore with an apartment for $5 bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Good old days.
Yeah, good old days for
Good
sure.
old days. I don't
$5
think that-
is crazy.
I don't think niggas could do that now, right?
No, but mans will try to pull it off, fam. Just link up with the two of the man them and get an apartment somewhere and be like, yo,
Yeah, so they
now we can do whatever we want.
because a lot of guys are having that problem, right? They're at home,
Yeah.
single mom. They don't want
But-
this girl in their house. So mans leave home early, dog.
It's a leave home. Yeah, like I willingly left, but more times the parents be like, "Oh, well, if you don't like it, just leave."
Leave.
Then.
Yeah.
And like, they be like impossible rules for like a young man to adhere to, you know.
But that
It's-
does curve you as a man, bro. Like if there's been times I'm like in my head, like, yo, damn, if I just listened to my mom, I'd be a better nigga.
Yeah.
I'd be a rich nigga right now.
But it helps you develop survival skills. I think living alone, like I've moved out and moved back in multiple times.
I
and
never
it's
had to, I could never do that. After now that I've been out, I've had to stay out.
But like, imagine if you're able to like take 10 years at your Duke's crib and just like stack. Because a lot of the times, even like certain African households, like Indian
Yeah.
households, you stay until you make enough to buy your house,
House,
and
yeah.
then you leave.
Leave, yeah.
You know,
And now I can go to your house. You can come back to my house.
Exactly.
Like we have multiple houses. Fam.
Exactly.
Like we're
Yeah.
building communities.
not like,
Yeah.
oh, you're 18, go out there and you go pay someone
Go find
else's
a job.
mortgage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go find yourself a job if you don't want to live. You don't want to go to
Yeah.
school.
And I think black people, getting back to what we were saying in the beginning,
Yeah.
that get out of the house by 18, systemic.
16.
We learned it from white people. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we learned it when we came down here to North America, as far as the Caribbean parents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They weren't moving like that when they were back home.
Nope.
But as soon as they get to Canada, oh, you 18, get out my house.
Because
Where you learn that from?
white people were already doing it.
Exactly.
Well, white people do it in a different way. Like they'll be like, okay, they'll send their kids to a university out of
Exactly.
town. Now the kid's living on res that they're paying
Yeah.
for. You're paying for the kid's rent.
Yeah.
Whereas like you guys are doing it, but the kid's paying the rent by
Yeah.
himself.
yeah.
They
Like,
did it
yo,
wrong
we're done
story.
with you. I can only
Yeah.
afford myself, little nigga.
But that's I feel like where our parents learned it from. They're
I
like, that's what
agree.
we do in North America, or that's what they do in North America. The kids are out by 18. What are you doing here? Freaking my co-worker's kid had his own place since he was 18. Why are
Yeah.
you still here?
Yeah.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
Johnny could have been a dickhead to his mom, though.
Yeah.
Johnny could have been a piece of shit. Let's be real.
Yes,
Some of these
but
white kids be pieces of shits, and their parents can't, get police coming to their doors and all that shit. Too,
yes,
where they
but
got to be like, Johnny, you're out of here.
It's-
Johnny's a bum now on Young Street.
but there's also a culture, and I'm not saying all whites because Zara's white, but he's like
No, he's not.
Syrian
Middle
and
Eastern,
yeah,
Turkish,
it's different.
right? So there's a cultural difference. But like I'm talking about like the Canadian or Anglo-Saxon or whatever type whites.
Anglo-Saxon.
Like that's a cultural thing, maybe.
That and like what Zara was saying was right. We're in the sense of like they'll kick you out, but they'll pay for your first 6 months of rent.
Yes.
So you could like acclimate. They'll pay for your first year.
If
you
you're
know?
ever down bad, you can message them. They'll send you money.
exactly.
Like,
Wow,
I've
you
seen
guys
them.
are privileged still.
No,
Yeah.
I've met a few of them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't used to be my
Yeah.
customers, but still.
Yeah, privilege.
Yeah.
That's
Daddy's
privilege as
money.
fuck.
I couldn't have
yeah.
those words. You know what
That's
I mean?
crazy, bro.
Yeah. Get out at 18, but
I'm
I'm gonna still hold
struggling.
you down.
But what I
Exactly.
find
Yeah.
more times when anyone wants to move out at 18 or like young, as soon as they finish high school, it's either because like they want to smash girls
Yeah.
or they want to do drugs, whether it's
Yeah.
ball up or
Yeah.
like they want the freedom to
Yeah.
be able to ball up and their parents aren't nagging them or whatever. Like I feel
Yeah.
like a big percentage of it boils down to that low key.
For me,
real
like
talk, real
I went
talk.
to university, but I lived on res.
Holy.
So, like when I left the university, I'm like, okay, I already had the experience of not living with my parents. So I'm like, do I want to go back to the crib? So I didn't go back. I'm like, let me just keep the independence going. You know?
You guys
Yeah.
are thank you, OSAP money.
Thank you, OSAP buddy. Is
Not
crazy.
OSAP's fault because they didn't even cover the residence. I had to do with that myself.
Damn,
Wow.
bro. And then homie got away with buying watches and perfumes and shit. Anyhow, listen, man. Salute to, what were we even talking about? Oh, the Dubai expats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that didn't.
Yeah, but all of you guys out there, man, you could stay where you're at, in Friday's opinion. But the panel feels differently, man. Let's pack it up here for the roads.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip
watching.
hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.